The Iconic Cufa International Festival kicks off in Mangaung next week, and the two-week event promises a buzz of music, entertainment, and cultural activity in the Free State, elevating the province's tourism economy. The program will include youth-led shows, a woman-to-woman concert, and Gospel Sunday, among other features. We're now joined in studio by the festival creative director, Mampoi Moseme, headlining artists Sipho, well, Naki Mubiza Ndade Sipho, Hotstix, Mabuse, and of course...
Tell them why.
Superstar Moneoa. Welcome, Moneoa, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I think you should tell them why.
She's already told you.
Thank you all so much for your time. I don't know if it's ladies first or if it, we start with the elder.
Speak to the younger generation. I think you must speak to.
All right. I think let's open the conversation.
To the director, the chief.
Yes, sir. Let's open the conversation by first talking about the event. Tell us about what people can expect from this year's 2020. This is the second year that it's been in process. Yes.
Well, this year's our second year. We're a 10-day festival this year, 10-day international festival, from the 2nd of October to the 12th of October. From the 2nd, we've got our Cufa Fest launch. On the 3rd, the morning of the 3rd, we have an economic breakfast. The evening, we have the youth's time. It's time for the 2000s to come outside. It's back-to-back series. We've got an insane lineup for back-to-back. The next day is Bitiki. It's a new concept for us. It's something new. We're trying to display and, showcase different cultures. We're trying to, really get into the Africanness of Africa. And then on the next day is the Lesedi FM Cufa Gospel Sunday. And the next weekend, the Friday, we have Woman to Woman with our beautiful, beautiful Moneoa. Global stage the next day after that. We have Mabuse with us. We love him. And
what do I do?
Just be a legend.
Yeah, you're a legend.
I love how this is it's got an intergenerational flair.
Yes.
And I think you've definitely made a good choice.
Yes.
Moneoa, we have missed you so much. Where is the music, girl?
So I released a single called Andisoze Ngame last year. I also released a single called Kalelanye this year. But because I'm doing things independently, which was, I will admit, a very bad idea, I am currently in talks with 2 major labels. I'm going to be deciding soon which one to sign to. But I just thought I'd take matters into my own hands for the first time in my career and just, try to do things on my own. It didn't quite work out as planned, but I'm on it, guys. I will be out here more. I will be releasing some more music. I'm working on an album for next year as well, so
that's
you'll
fantastic.
be hearing from me.
And we definitely want to hear more about that. You're a star.
Thank you
we
so
see
much.
you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Well, you are also a star. Ndate Sipho, Hotstix, Mabuse, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
I don't like the term star, because it fades in the morning. So you
just want to pin it up on
that. You should always be careful how you...
You are an eternal shining star. What can people expect from your performance coming up in this year's festival?
Well, I have a great band. First of all, I play with some fantastic musicians. And interestingly, everywhere we've been, I didn't realize that people still love some of the older music that I've made. And of course, there's all the new music that we're actually bringing to the people. What is even more interesting is, I love the Free State, first of all. And, alongside the people of Lesotho and so on. So there's this special song that I know a lot of people would always love me to go into called Tababusiu. And in most cases, because we've been struggling to get the person who plays Lesiba. And finally, I found someone that I'm going to bring, and Basotos all along are going to experience a sound that they've always, relished. Instead of computerized. Now it's real. We're bringing this guy on stage, and it's going to be a fantastic performance from us.
Now, Mampoi, you've got an interesting part of this program called the Business Finance Indaba and Expo. Tell us a bit more about that.
The Business Finance Indaba Expo is really for people to come forward and show their SMEs and show their small businesses and show what it is that they want to bring to Cufa. And I think Cufa just gives them a bit of a platform. It's finding out about, what's happening in the economy, what is it that you should invest in? What is it that you should find out more about? And, you know, it's really just to help people also learn about the economy and find out more about business and how to really, you know, get your business to a point that you want it to be at. Yeah.
And speaking of business, Moneoa, you just mentioned that, you know, you had made the decision to go independent, which of course is not an easy journey. And you will be signing with a big label soon, which probably also has its own challenges as well. But what have what have you learned during the period that you were an independent artist, and what do you think you will take with you, even moving into the next chapter?
Okay, so I've learned that there are certain things that you can pull off on your own. I think for me, because I was so used to constantly having a team, there's certain things that I never paid attention to, or at least cared to look into. And so I've learned that you don't have to sign like full 360 deals and give your entire catalog and life away to labels. You can theme your own deals according to your preference. You know, there's licensing deals, there's distribution deals, there's 360s, there's 180s. So for me, I've just learned that I can keep a partial piece of my independence and also have the help and use the resources of a label. You don't have to sign your life away always. As artists, I think we always feel inclined to just give the label everything and let them handle everything, because we always assume, well, they do have more experience and they've handled more artists and stuff like that. But for me, in my experience as an independent artist, I think there's quite a lot of things I can also just keep to myself.
That is fantastic. I love to hear that, because I mean, you've been in the industry for so long, and that is Sipho Hotstix. You've seen the game change. So what are the biggest transitions that you have experienced in your musical career?
Well, there's been so many. I mean, I like the fact that you had chosen to become independent, and I'm just a little disappointed that you've lost faith in yourself, because it's something that you really need to continue. You know, independence is something that artists should always understand. You drive your own purpose. You drive your own career. Yes, there will be challenges, there are hustles, and so on. Given the current state of the music industry, you made the right choice by being independent, because the streaming platforms, honestly, record companies are going to push you through streaming platforms. And what benefits do you get from streaming? Musicians around the world are complaining about streaming platforms because there are no benefits. There is no money that comes in. We are used to selling CDs. We're used to selling.
Used to go to an event and you the CD in the booth. You'd leave having sold like 100 records at least.
Now with all the streaming stuff, it gives an impression that you're happening until you sell. You are watch or stream. Your streams are over whatever millions, and so only then do you begin to realize, oh, I've made 50 rand.
I wish there was more
the
time
industry
for this
conversation.
Has died. But with that said, in Moneoa's defense, though, it's so hard, though, because you need the financial
Nothing comes
support.
easy. Nothing comes easy. One thing, we've been through that. I was actually talking about it at one of the shows. I mean, I've been in this industry for 60 years. I know the pitfalls.
Are you independent?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in control of my music. No, I'm in control. Yes, I work with the label, but the label listens to what I say.
Yes.
Not what they, I think the record company that I have with, it's a relationship that we've had, that we've nurtured in many years. And I'm in control. I'm in charge. I don't like a situation where I'm told, no, this is not a hit. No.
Yeah.
I make the hits. You make the money from the hits.
Oh, I love that. We will leave it right there. Wow, that was a whole masterclass.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Good to have you. Thank you, Ndate.
Thank you, Cherry.
And thank you,
The dates.
Mampoi. If you can just tell us when, where do people purchase tickets?
CompuTicket, Ticket Pro, Checkers, ShopRite, OK, Astron Garages. I mean, online, in-store, we are available. It's from the 2nd to the 12th of October, and Bloemfontein is where you need to be.
Yes, fantastic. I will see you all there. Thank you so much for coming.
You must come.
Definitely.
You have to.
There are great musicians there. I mean, Ringo's
really,
going to
they are
be
right here.
Andy Narelle is there.
Karen
Mel is there.
White.
Karen
Yes.
White.
DJ
So
Young.
most of the
Karen
artists who are
White,
going to be there. Vusinova.
Okay.
It's a great list.
With the two of you, I was sold already. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank you,
us.
Charlie.
All right,
Thank
that
you.
was the Cufa International Festival Creative Director, Mampoi Moseme, as well as headlining artists Sipho, Hotstix, Mabuse, and Moneoa.